If you're planning to submit a U.S. entry waiver application in 2025, there have been changes in I-192 processing times that you absolutely need to know about. I'm Dan Joffe, dedicated U.S. entry waiver lawyer at Nextlaw. What I'm seeing right now with I-192 processing times is going to directly impact your 2025 U.S. entry waiver application. In this video, I'm going to break down the 4 key things you need to understand about I-192 processing times in 2025. First, I'll reveal the new standard processing timeline and why it's changed. Second, I'll show you the real difference between eSafe and manual paper submissions. Third, I'll explain the key factors that could either speed up or slow down your U.S. entry waiver application. And finally, I'm going to tell you the truth about expedited processing and why you should be wary of any ads you see talking about expedited processing. By the end of this video, you'll have an understanding of how long your I-192 application will take in 2025, what submission method is right for you, and most importantly, how to avoid costly mistakes that could delay your application or lead to denial. Part 1, the new processing time reality. If you're thinking about applying for a I-192 waiver in 2025, you need to understand that the old timelines you may have heard in the past are gone. Just a few years ago, you could expect your I-192 to be processed in under 6 months, but things have changed dramatically. According to eSafe's official website, current applications are taking 9 to 12 months to process on average, and that individual processing times can vary and they cannot provide specific completion dates for applications. This is the new reality we're dealing with. Why? Because we're seeing a perfect storm of increased travel demand, staffing adjustments, and policy changes all coming together. And when they say they can't predict completion dates, they mean it. There are no guaranteed timelines for anyone. But here's what most people don't know. While these processing times are longer, there are factors that can affect how quickly your waiver application moves through the system. Part 2, eSafe versus manual paper submissions. Now pay close attention because this could save you months of waiting. There are 2 ways to submit your I-192 waiver application, through eSafe electronic system or via traditional paper submission. The difference between these 2 methods is critical in 2025. eSafe was specifically created by the U.S. Customs and Border Protection to provide faster processing times, and it delivers on that process. When you submit through eSafe, you'll save significant time compared to manual paper submissions. This isn't just a small difference. We're talking about potentially shaving off months off your processing time by using the eSafe system. But here's what's important to understand. While eSafe is definitely faster, you'll only get these time saving benefits if you know how to properly use the system and submit a complete application. That's exactly what I'm going to explain in part 3. Part 3, key factors affecting your timeline. Let's talk about case completeness. Having a complete application is absolutely critical to your processing time. Even if you're using eSafe, missing documentation or incomplete submissions will significantly impact how long your application takes to process and could even lead to denial. Let me be crystal clear about something that could save you months of waiting or even prevent a denial. Your application must be complete. I'm talking about every single required document, properly filled out forms, all supporting evidence, everything. Missing even one document can lead to significant delays or even result in your application being denied outright. Here's what happens. The Admissibility Review Office, which is the decision maker inside the U.S. Customs and Border Protection, reviews your application, and if they find missing documentation, best case scenario, they'll request additional information, adding months to your processing time. Worst case scenario, they might deny your application entirely, forcing you to start over from scratch, paying another fee. Think about that. A single missing document can cost you both time and money. I cannot stress this enough. Thoroughness is not optional. It's absolutely essential. Part 4, the truth about expedited processing. There's absolutely no way to pay extra to expedite your I-192 processing time. You may see online claims about fast tracking your application or jump in the line. These claims are false. The CBP processes applications in the order they receive them, period. There's no special fast lane, no secret backdoor, and no amount of money that will make your application jump ahead of others. I'm telling you this because I've seen too many people waste money on false promises. The only way to ensure the fastest possible processing is to submit a complete, accurate application using eSafe. Here's the most important advice I give to all my clients with their I-192 applications. Be patient with this process and do not book any travel plans until you have that approved waiver in your hand. Remember, when it comes to I-192 processing times in 2025, proper planning, complete documentation, and patience are your best friends. Submit a complete and well-prepared application using eSafe and let the timing play out naturally. If you need help with your U.S. entry waiver application, reach out to schedule a free confidential call with me. Thanks for watching.